People of all generations will lace up their shoes for the Breakthrough T1D Walk this Sunday. It's an opportunity to raise funds and awareness for type 1 diabetes. Joining us this morning to tell us more about the event is Charlie Hughes and her mom, radio host on Move 100, Kate Milton. Good morning to you, too.
Good morning.
Great to have you in again. You are basically host of the show, but we'll start with Charlie. Anybody who doesn't know your story, Charlie, tell us a little bit about how you live with type 1 diabetes and how that impacts your life.
Well, I was diagnosed at 3 years old, and I've had it for 7 years now, or 8.
Almost 8.
Almost 8 years. And it definitely flipped our world upside down. It was like a math lesson, a science lesson, like every single day, trying to learn about everything. And so I think that it's very life-changing to have to, sit out in sports, and there's certain things that are hard to do when it comes to sports. You sit out when you're low and you just have to watch everyone play, or it's hard for me to go to sleepovers because my sugars are low and I don't wake up. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
True. It really does impact the things that the other kids get to enjoy are more challenging for you. Kate, how has it been as a parent supporting a child with type 1 diabetes?
It's a lot. With the technology, and that's all part of Breakthrough's mission, is to these technologies get better and better until we find an actual cure. But sleep, I don't know what that concept of a full night's sleep is. It's a constant worry, it's a constant struggle, and there is no rhyme or reason sometimes to the way that her blood sugars will fluctuate. So the weather, her mood, the activities she's done, sometimes there's just really no reason for the difference in her numbers being high or low, and it's just a constant battle. Any
parent or family member that has type 1 diabetes in the family, they know what you're talking about.
They know what I'm talking about.
And so this is why it's so important to have this walk, because it does raise funds and awareness, and progress has been made, but there's still so far to go. First of all, let's address the name change for the walk.
Okay, so it is formerly JDRF, so you're seeing Breakthrough and you're thinking, what is that? But it's just a new name with the same mission, so it's more inclusive to the community that they serve. So where juvenile refers more to kids, the Breakthrough is more inclusive to anyone living with type 1 diabetes. If anyone knows anything about a name change, it's me with Move 100, C100. So I know what it's like for people to get used to new.
Well, it is more inclusive. It really describes more the type 1 diabetes situation. We're showing images of you, Charlie, being out and advocating for type 1 diabetes at various fundraisers. You've been involved in this walk for a while. What can people expect this week?
A lot of people, most of the time. There's going to be a lot of booths where you can go up and talk about pumps and how to get started with anything really. And there's going to be fun games for the kids, and we have the Tides.
The Halifax Tides will be coming this year.
They're going to
host
host
their inaugural season, and they're going to host obstacles that morning.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Well, it really is. It is a fun day for everybody. Yeah. It goes ahead, rain or shine. Remind people exactly where and when it's happening, Kate.
The Breakthrough Walk is this Sunday morning, June 1st, and registration opens at 10. DeWolf Park, rain or shine. Shine, please, Latavia.
It might be a tall order, but in any case, people are going to show up in droves, and literally anybody's welcome to join, right?
Absolutely.
You don't have to have type 1 diabetes or know somebody.
You do not. Yeah, and you can register on their website. Will be on your website.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Anything else you want to say to people before we go, Charlie, about why they should come out and support this event?
You want to go to sleepovers?
Yeah, I want to go to sleepovers.
We need a cure. Yeah, we really do need a cure.
For sure, for sure. A cure would be wonderful. Well, thank you both so much for coming in. You're such a great spokesperson. Thank you so much, Charlie. And Kate, thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, we have put all the information on our website. Hopefully you can find some time Sunday to go support this very important cause, the Breakthrough Walk, TD1 Walk. Let's take a little break. We'll be right back after this.